Hi, how may I help you?
I'd like a tour.
$3, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here. Please wait over there for your tour guide.
All right.
Hi.
Let's go. Here. Hi, I'm Angie. Are you here for the tour?
Yes, I am. Hi, I'm really excited to go on this tour.
All right. How's your second?
Hi, I'm Adriana, and I'm your tour guide today.
Okay, let's go.
These are 390 million-year-old fossils.
Wow, that's so.
Yes, this park has the largest Devonian fossil beds in the world.
Wow, that's cool. How many types are there?
Oh yes, there's the glacial lauritic, Jerpinopus, fenestrate, and the brevisper, and more.
Oh my God, there's a squirrel over there.
In 1982, 1,400 acres of the falls were designated as national wildlife reserves, so the animals are supposed to be there.
Wow, I've never seen these flowers before.
Yes, most people haven't because this park grows very special flowers, such as daylilies in June and July, rose of Sharon, mostly a summer bloomer, Tixie sunflowers, also known as bides, and this is a thick-seed sunflower.
Wow, these flowers are pretty. Can I have one?
I guess.
No. Rock and fossil collecting and flower picking is not allowed in this park. And now off to the coral reefs. These are the corals of the park.
Ooh, they're pretty. Can I have one?
Remember what she said, you can't touch anything.
Haha. We have many types of reefs, as well as the honeycomb, tusk, wasp nest, branching, pipe organ, and stromato-torpid sponge corals. Well, that's all for today's tour. It's time for your picnic. Thanks for coming to the Falls of Ohio State Park in Clarksville, Indiana, founded by George Rogers Clark. I hope you have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Wow, this was a really nice place. I wish there were more places like this. If only people stopped polluting and littering.
I am Trayvon Martin. I was walking home from a store from my father, and I was racially profiled for being a criminal and having a gun. But all I had was Arizona tea and a bag of Skittles. I was killed at the age of 17. I was Trayvon Martin.
I am Alton Sterling. I was 37 when I was killed. I'm a father of 5 and I live in a shelter home. I love to cook and provide for my family. I was selling CDs outside of my friend's store when a homeless man came up to me causing problems. I showed him my weapon. He then called the police. Me and the police had an altercation and the police shot me.
I am Philando Castle. My girlfriend was pulled over for a broken taillight, but investigation shows that both taillights were both in fact operable. Instead of getting to the investigation with my girlfriend, somehow the police eased over to my side. I told them that I was armed with a weapon before searching me, but in fact that I do have a license to bear weapon arms. They then shot me and killed me in front of my baby and my girlfriend. I was Philando.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. We hope that us three can come and pray about the future. We were shot by police brutality and racism, and we hope that police brutality and racism does not exist in the world today. We hope that our children and grandchildren can have a nice future and that everyone can come together as one United States of America. We hope that everyone says all lives matter instead of Black Lives Matter. We hope that everyone can just be fair to each other and have respect for each other. We hope that human dignity comes before anything else. We also pray that police are trusted and not to be scared of. We want you to know that we are glad you put us in heaven, but we also want to help the future. Jesus, just let the future be better than us. Let them know how to handle situations. Let the police do their job and do it fair. Let everyone be right and just. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
My life matters because I am human and all humans deserve life.
All lives matter because nobody's perfect.
All eyes matter because everyone is special and has a dream.
All lives matter because one person dead is one less person that could save the world.
All lives matter because we're all equal. Skin tone defines nothing. Whether boy or girl, black or white, we're all human. No true difference can be explained. All lives matter.
All lives matter.
Reporter Eric here on 4 O'Clock News has a story about drug addiction, wrote by a guy named Paul who has experienced drug use in his life. What do you have to say about drugs?
Addiction is a problem whether it's taking drugs or drinking, or even put down a soda. Drugs are known worldwide, and this is how the show of the effect of cocaine disrupts your body. Cocaine is a white substance powder that people snort.
How does cocaine affect you?
The article Drug Facts of Cocaine, it said that cocaine increases levels of natural chemical messenger dopamine in the brain circuit of pleasure and movement.
How does it affect your brain?
Normally the brain releases dopamine in these circuits in response of good food, and this recycles back into the cell that released it, shutting off the signal between nerve cells. Cocaine prevents the dopamine from recycling, causing excessive amount to build up between nerve cells. This flow of dopamine ultimately disrupts the normal brain communication and causes cocaine to make you high.
What are some of the experiences you had with drugs?
My experience with drugs was with my cousin. My cousin would buy a whole lot of weed, and he would buy cigars. When he got home, open the cigars and unroll it and put the weed in there and roll it back up and light it up and smoke it. My family has problems with addiction. I realized that early in life. That's why I don't want to drink and be a drunk like my mother. That's why if you have a family with addiction problems, don't start doing drugs or drinking, because you could be addicted to If you have addiction problems, call 1-800-REHAB for the better. If you're ever in a situation of drugs, say no. Doing drugs isn't good. Being a drug dealer isn't a good way to earn money. If you ever get caught with drugs, you could go to prison.
Don't take random pills from strangers. Only take pills that your doctor tell you to use, or something bad can happen. Don't do drugs. They can mess your life up, and they can control you. So don't do it. Doing drugs is not cool, and don't do anything stupid in your life. Say yes to tacos.
Muhammad Ali attended Central High School in 1960. Back then, his name was Cassius Clay.
Normal day at Central begins with students gathering in the cafeteria, one of the two cafeterias, or the gymnasium. And students that go to the cafeteria eat breakfast. And students that go to the gymnasium complete homework. They talk to their friends, or some get a little nap before school starts. And then the bell rings, and students go to their first period class.
Hi, welcome to this week's episode of The Ayana Show. Today we have a special guest, Whitney M.
Hi.
So tell us about yourself.
Well, I was born on July 31st, 1921 in Lincoln Ridge, Kentucky. I was a middle child and I had two sisters. My mother was a teacher and my father was president of the Lincoln Institute. I attended the Lincoln Institute where I graduated as valedictorian. Then I married my wife, Margaret Buckner, and I went on to attend UK State University, Minnesota University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and Harvard University.
So tell us about your goals and achievements.
Well, I helped black African Americans during a harsh point in our history in the United States. I ended unemployment and discrimination in the United States against blacks. I did this by believing what I do, and if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to achieve what I did. I was also a U.S. civil rights leader who spearheaded the drive for equal opportunity for black African Americans in the industry and the government. I was the leader of the National Urban League for 10 years. My advocacy of domestic Marshall Plan, massive funds to help solve America's racial problems, was felt to have strongly influenced federal poverty programs sponsored by Democratic Party administrations in Washington.
It is very nice having you. There you have it. My name is Ayana, and see you next time on The Ayana Show.
Einstein was born in Ulm, Germany in 1879. After 6 months, he moved to Munich, Germany.
In 1902, Albert Einstein got a job at the patent office. This was important because it was a simple job that let him work on his theories.
In 1915, Einstein finished his theory of relativity. Basically, it means that light always moves at a constant speed and nothing can go faster than that.
Albert Einstein wrote his first cosmology paper in 1917, where he talked about relativity.
In 1934, Einstein wrote a letter to the president warning him about Germany's atomic bomb.
Sadly, Albert Einstein died in 1955.
Well, hello, I am Carlos Valenzuela, and I am joined here with
Bryce coming to you live in Louisville about litter.
But not only litter, but how it affects our environment and the Ohio River. Can you talk to us about how it affects the Ohio River?
Littering causes a big problem in our environment. And did you know that 1.9 billion tons of litter is put into our oceans every year? I've seen many things ending up in the Ohio River, but most of all, there's straight disregard for the animals living there, as you see now, living in waste.
I agree with you, Bryce, but littering also affects us humans. In fact, where you live, if you litter, it could attract raccoons, rats, and, well, they could attract diseases that can, in fact, kill us.
I totally understand you. Now introducing our co-hosts,
Christine, Jackson, and Sujat.
I agree with Bryce and Carlos, but littering doesn't only affect the environment, but animals, forms, health, and generations to come.
50% of litter is cigarette butts. Also with littering, lead and copper can end up in rivers and poison our waters.
Everyone loves animals, but more than 1 million birds and 100,000 mammals have died from being entangled or ingesting marine litter. Now let's watch a clip of animals who have been harmed by these litterings.
Muhammad Ali? Yes, Grace?
Thomas was Muhammad Ali. Well, he was a famous boxer, a humanitarian, and an overall great person. So with that being said, let's go back in time to when he was a boxer.
Now we're here with Muhammad Ali. It looked like you did great out there. Do you have advice for anyone still in training?
I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion.
Muhammad Ali had many great matches in his life, and he took a lot of risks. But like he said, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. And Muhammad Ali wasn't just a boxer, so let's go back in time to when he was a humanitarian.
Today, world champion boxer Muhammad Ali has donated over $1 million in medical aid to Cuba. Now he's visiting countless numbers of soup kitchens and hospitals.
Yes, McKenna?
Why did he have such a willing heart to help people?
Well, Ali once said, I've always wanted to be more than just a boxer, more than just a 3-time heavyweight champion. I wanted to use his face that everyone knows so well to help uplift and inspire people around the world. Now, let's go back to when Ali earned a gold medal in the Rome Olympics in 1960.
A few minutes earlier, I had fought a man almost to death because he had wanted to take it from me. I had thrown it in the river and I felt no pain and regret, only relief and new strength.
Yes, Grace?
Why would he throw a perfectly good medal?
That was fiction. He actually lost the medal. Now, let's go on to see to when he won the heavyweight title.
I shook up the world. I am the greatest. I am the prettiest thing that ever lived.
The life of Muhammad Ali.
Hello, I'm Legacy. And I'm Kylia on LCKY. And we are here today to talk about the previous fests that have sparked the nation on the topic co-founded by Alicia Garza, Patrice Colliers, and Opal Tomedi on July 13, 2013.
Don't all lives matter?
Yes, all lives matter, but right now we're focusing on the Black lives because our lives have been being neglected.
Oh, like the police killers and the failure to actually convict anyone for the death of these citizens.
Yes, these are very important incidents that have happened.
Let's take a look.
There have been lots of rallies and riots break out. Here, let's take a look.
Thanks, and yes, there has been plenty of rallies, riots these past few weeks. Now, this is a serious issue that most police officers turn the other cheek on. Most officers tell us that they will protect us and we are safe, but those police officers telling us that we are safe are the ones killing our family and friends. It seems like they don't care about anyone they hurt with their actions. They don't care about us. They bully and mistreat us. They most of all try to walk over us and put us down. We just need to quit the white on black crime and stick together and have each other's back. Black people have been treated for exactly 397 years, and we still are being mistreated. Racism should have ended a long time ago. I don't know why we don't stand together. It's united we stand.
Thanks, Alexis.
No problem.
Thanks for joining us on LCKY News.
Missouri, and Baton Rouge, Indiana.
Hello, everyone. Hi, guys.
How you doing
today? My name is Alexis. Oh, and here's our new guest star, Bryce. Look at how adorable he is. Very welcome. Give me a round of applause. Look at that adorable munchkin. Amy, get out. Number 5. Okay.
How does it look?
Good. Hi, my name is Legacy. Hi, my name is Kylie.
The floating.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, Alexis.
In the year July 13, 2013, after Trayvon Martin's death.
Follow me on Snapchat.
No,
Here's the thing that's weird, though, like with green screen.
Okay, let's put this on set. One, scene 1. Action. Walt Disney was a man of great imagination. His first drawing was of Mickey Mouse and...
Wait.
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Excuse me, ladies. No, it wasn't.
It's a what? No. Yes. No. Yes.
Cut. This isn't right. First, you're not saying whatever the script says, and think, what would Walt Disney do if he were here himself? Now get back to work.
I have no ideas, and I need inspiration. What am I going to come up with? Or else how am I going to pay the bills? Ah, look, it's inspiration. I should go to my desk and draw this before it leaves. Yes, this is my greatest invention yet. And now, the masterpiece. Here, world, my greatest invention! What should I call him? I should give him a human name. Walter Mouse? No. Mike Mouse? Mike. Mikey. Mickey Mouse! That's it! Mickey Mouse.
We have to make this movie as if Walt Disney himself were watching it. As he once said himself, if you can dream it, you can do it. We have to take these words and put them into action. So let's do it! Yeah!
Wait. Aren't you gonna need some info on Disney if you're gonna do this right? Walt Disney was a man of imagination and heart. Well, he was that. Disney also had an adventurous spirit. He came up with the famous Mickey Mouse in 1928, but Mickey wasn't his first creation. Disney made his first commercial, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, in 1927 with Universal Pictures, but he had earlier started the Walt Disney Company in 1923 and made his first full-length movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, in 1937.
Wow, how did you know all that?
Because I'm Walt Disney.
That's gonna go. I've got move. Take 139. And action.
Action.
Walt Disney was a man of great imagination. His first creation was a Mickey Mouse.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-L-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse.
Wow, that's a really bad blooper.
What am I going to name him? He needs a human name. Alexis Mouse? Peter Mouse? Bruh. What should I name him? I should give him a human name. Alexis Mouse? Peter Mouse? George Mouse? I'm Walt Disney.
No,